Ahoy, visitors of virtual world. I'm your host Peter, and today I'm going to show you why I'm sending back my fresh new 34-inch ultrawide monitor to service. And also, what is this monitor? Is it or is it not? Let's find out. So I finally updated my monitor around 2 months ago, and I've got this 34-inch ultra-wide VA panel. The name of the model is actually an ASUS TUF VG34VQL1B. I must read it from the paper because I cannot remember a few letters, it seems. Anyways, so previously I was using an old 24-inch full HD monitor, an IPS panel, which worked great, but then of course I want something bigger, better, nicer, and with a high refresh rate. A few days ago I discovered a dead or faulty pixel at the top left corner of my screen, and now I'm going to try to show it to you, and hopefully you will be able to see it, because my YouTube video equipment could be called bad. Well, scratch that, let's call it non-existent. So let's get to it. As you can see, the dead pixel right in the center of the video. This is on the top left corner of my screen. For testing, actually I'm using a nice online tool called Dead Pixel Check. So if I zoom out a little bit and okay, so this is the application called Dead Pixel Check, and you just start the test, and then you can maximize your window using F11. Mostly on browsers it's F11 if you're using Windows. Anyways, now by clicking you can switch to several different colored backgrounds: white, black, red, green, and blue. And actually I contacted ASUS customer support, and while I was waiting for the reply, I started up this application to find out whether I can find more faulty pixels. And unfortunately, there seems to be another pixel severely wounded, this time on the white planes. So if I switch to white, you should be able to see it very soon. It's down here at the bottom. Let me try to focus a little bit. It's very hard to focus on it. Yes, as you can see, it's up here. Yeah, and actually it's not only visible on white light, it's also visible on red a little bit, I believe, or green. Yeah, it was green. So on green it's clearly visible that here is some kind of faulty pixel. And if you wonder whether I have not seen this issue when I bought the monitor 2 months ago, well, let's say I did a quick check using the same Dead Pixel Check tool, but I was too happy and busy trying out different stuff on my monitor, so at that time I didn't seem to notice any dead pixel. And maybe there weren't any dead pixel, maybe the issue appeared later on while using the monitor. Anyway, when you decide to RMA your monitor and send it back, and send it to a service, make sure to take good photos of it so you can prove its state before it was sent away. There are a lot of hands involved in the process, a lot of opportunity to damage your monitor. So, except of the dead pixels, is it even a good monitor? Is it worth 660 euro? The short answer is not. The $500 asking price sounds better, that's about 420 euro. Although it's common knowledge that over here in virtual Europe we like to be punished with higher prices, and to make it even better, worse wages. I'm mostly talking about Middle or Eastern Europe here. I'll explain a bit in more details why I think this monitor is not worth its European price tag. Previously I have used an IPS monitor, and the ghosting and black smearing of the VA panels is just atrocious compared to an IPS panel. I will show you an example how much visibility is. And the overdrive settings is not doing a good job here either. You can turn it off, but then the motion is visibly blurred, or you can turn it on, and even at the lowest settings, which is 20, you will see some green ghosting artifacts. It gets worse with the grayness, darkness of the scene. The other issue is the notorious brightness flicker caused by adaptive sync technology on VA panels. Unfortunately, this model has the issue. It's very noticeable when it appears. Again, the more grayish dark the scene is, the more visible it is. What's the conclusion then? Well, if you omit the pair of bad pixels, brightness flicker, black smearing, ghosting, then yes, it's a good monitor for $500 US, 420 euro, not 660 euro, definitely not for 660 euro. What's good about it? The colors, very nice, contrast perfect, size 34-inch ultra wide, very good. Refresh rate up to 165 Hz, and it also has a USB hub with 4 USB ports and 4 display inputs, 2 HDMI and 2 DisplayPort inputs, and 1 audio input. The HDR performance is so-so, but it can be still considered a plus and can enhance your enjoyment from the monitor. It also has inbuilt speakers, but yeah, I didn't talk about them much, and let's just forget about them. Thanks for watching, and please visit next time. Bye.